Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna give you guys a 1 month review of this hair that I got from HairFlaireKe. Some of you guys were asking me to do a review and tell you guys how it's faring, if it's shedding, if it's tangling, if it's worth the money. So yeah, today I'll give you guys the pros and the cons of the hair. Having had it for 1 month, I've actually been wearing it consistently for 1 month. So I know pretty well how it's faring, so I'll give you guys the pros and the cons, and then you can decide if it's worth it or if it's not for you. I'll start with the pros of this hair. The pros are so many. Like, I'm actually quite surprised by how good this hair is holding up. It doesn't shed at all. I think I mentioned this in the first video. It doesn't shed at all. Like, I'm getting 2 strands or 3 strands of hair every time I brush, which is very minimal. Like, I don't have hair all over my bathroom as many people usually do when you wear a weave. So that means the hair will last longer, because when they shed so much, you find that the hair becomes very thin over time. So the fact that it's not shedding is really making me happy. It also doesn't tangle at all. Sometimes I usually forget to my cap when I'm going to the gym, so I wear it to the gym and I sweat on it a bit, but even that doesn't make it tangle. So like, you know how you can get tangling at the back of your head around this area? That's very minimal with this hair, and as soon as you just run a brush through it, it's untangled. So that's also another good thing. The tangling is very minimal. It also handles water very well. So for example, when I want my hair to have a bit more life, sometimes I just spray a bit of water on it, and that gives it a lot more life. So it's not like synthetic hair. When you put water in it, then it's spoiled. It handles water really well, which means you can actually go swimming with it. If you're wearing a weave, you can wash it in the shower and stuff like that. So that's a really good thing. Also, I'm in love with the body wave texture. So I did get the body wave. You can also get straight or curly, but the good thing about this one is that when you press it, or when you flat iron it, it's like bone straight. And then when it gets a bit wet or a bit frizzy, then it goes back to its natural body wave, and I love the volume of that. So you can wear it both ways. If you're wearing it straight or you're wearing it in its natural state, it looks really nice in both ways. I also really like the frontal. So I got an ear-to-ear frontal, which means it's lace from here to here, so you can wear the hair in different styles. I haven't managed to get the got2b glue that you're supposed to use on your frontal, but when I find it, I'll get it. But yeah, that gives it a lot of versatility. So I can wear my hair here, side parting, middle parting, I can push it back, and that's really something that's really good. One thing though is that I always wear my hair in one parting, like here, so I find that maybe I might not need a frontal. So if you're someone who really tries out many different styles, and a frontal is good, but if you're someone who just is usually in a middle part or a side part all the time, then go for a closure. It's a lot more affordable and it still looks natural. So another thing is the fact that the customization came with the bleaching of knots, and it came with plucking of the hairline and plucking of the parting. It makes it look a lot more natural. Like, there's less hair, so it's less dense on the parting and on the perimeter of the hair, which means it looks more like a natural hairline. The thing with wigs, when you get them like a closure without customizing it, what happens is it looks very wiggy, because the hair is so dense at the front. So that customization, I think, has really made a big difference. So that's another pro, I think, about this hair. Also, when they customize the wig for me, they put an elastic band at the back. So that's to fit. I mean, an elastic band can stretch according to the size of your head. And the elastic band is very strong, so it's not loosening up over time. I know with some wigs, you find that the band loosens up and then it doesn't fit as well as it used to. But with this, it's actually making it fits quite snugly, and it makes the frontal lay very flat. So that's another good thing about the hair. I think that's pretty much it. For the pros, I think the biggest thing with getting human hair is, does it shed, does it tangle, does it take water well, and such things. So with this hair, I find that it's actually doing a very good job. It's affordable and it's very good quality. As I mentioned in the previous video, it's Peruvian hair, grade 10A. So if you're getting, I'm sure the company has like different grades of hair, so make sure you ask for the best grade of hair, and then you see what length you want and your kind of budget and all that stuff. As for the cons of this hair, I'm having one issue with it being a bit too frizzy sometimes. So when you're out in the elements, like it's raining or it's drizzling or the air is very humid, the hair just gets very frizzy. And I have to like every morning apply a serum to lay it down and make sure it's like not so frizzy and I don't have flyaways and stuff like that. So if you're someone who likes to flat iron, or you have a flat iron, you can do that on the daily, which might ruin the hair as well, so that's not a good thing. So I try not to put too much heat on it and just apply serum on it when it's looking a bit too frizzy. The ends also look frizzy sometimes, so that's a con. I think it's something manageable, but yeah, it would be nice if it was just like always slicked down. So I've also washed this hair myself. I washed it about 2 days ago, and I noticed that the color of the hair was fading. So it was, when I got it, it was really black, but with every wash it gets lighter. So I have a feeling the hair was previously dyed of something, because yeah, it's just getting lighter and lighter. I think I'll have to keep dyeing it for it to maintain the color. But I also really like the highlights of the hair. It has like a brown highlight, which is actually kind of nice. It's brownish reddish, so I might just keep it that way. I'm not sure about, I haven't previously used a lace front before, but I feel like the lace could be softer, because it's kind of, it's still a bit rough, and I'm not sure if it's because of the knots of the hair that is tied to the lace. But yeah, I feel like the texture of the lace could be a tad bit softer. So that's that for my 1 month review. All the details of the company where I got the hair from will be in the description box in case you want to reach out to them. And all the details about the hair I got, what grade I got, the length I got, and how much it cost will be in the description box. So you can check the description box for more details. Thanks for watching, guys, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the notifications bell so you can be notified every time I post. And of course, like this video, give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and leave some comments in the comment section below if you have anything to ask me, if you'd like to know more about the hair or whatever. Yeah, just talk to me. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. How do I end this? Just say bye. If you guys, yeah.
Wow. You're doing great.
Please go subscribe to my channel and comment in the section box. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys.